everyone! So you're probably like, what's wrong with your hair? And as you can guess, I'm doing a hair tutorial on the hair that I had in my previous video, my back to school makeup one. It was requested a few times and I thought, why not do it? Cause yeah. But here's my natural hair. If you guys, follow me, I do wear extensions mainly because my hair's not that long and it doesn't like to grow. I cut it like one length. I used to have like layers like the V thing, but then I cut it all one length and then it just kind of never grew back after that. It just stayed this length. So I got clip-in extensions and I love them because they make my hair long and yeah. So as you can tell, I haven't really done anything. I just blow dried it and then I just separate my bangs and I pin them up out of the way because I deal with them later. Then I prepped my hair with Got2b Guardian Angel Heat Protectant and this Hask Pure Shine Spray-On Illuminator. And this I don't spray it directly onto my hair, otherwise you can't really like control it, but I spray 2 sprays on my hand, rub it together and rub it through my hair and good to go. Next I just split my hair and I split like kind of where the middle of my ears is and go back, and I just take one of these clips. I think they're called duckbill clips. I can't really remember what they're called, but I just take one of these and I just pin the remainder of my hair up and I bring it forward. Yeah, see, look, my hair is so short. One day it'll be long. I've always wanted long hair, it's never happened. But the way I curl my hair is I use a flat iron. I don't really like using curly irons. I never really get along with them. I like the way straightening irons curl better. And this is just the Hot Tools Vibrasmooth, and it vibrates if you can. I don't know if you can hear that, but it vibrates. You can turn off the vibrations, but I find it actually does make a difference with the vibrations on. But anyway, I just start. I usually do about like 1-inch sections. Just comb it out. And what I do is I just clamp it and just start to spin it. I don't really do anything special. I just kind of slowly keep spinning it as I'm going down too. And you get a curl like this. And then I keep going with the rest, except I alternate. I do one away from my face and then I do one facing my face, because in that way they don't like clump together and it creates more volume. I mean, if you like the whole like if your hair is longer, I find you can pull it off better, but me, I like to have it where it's more voluminous since I have so much layers and my hair is kind of short. So I just do the same thing and I just turn it in towards my face and slowly keep turning it towards my face. And then you get curls like that. And then I just take down the rest of my hair, and I take the next section and I part it where like top of my ears is, and I go back and I clip it again. And then honestly, I just keep doing that all the way up to the top of my head. So I'll just show you one more time. I'm just gonna take a piece of hair, and they usually get bigger as I go up, just because I like it a little looser at the top. But I usually clamp it halfway when I start moving higher, and then turn it and make sure this piece of hair doesn't get caught or anything. And then just keep turning it like this. And then get a nice dandy curl like that. So I'm just gonna do that for the rest of my head and I'll be right back. So after I'm done curling it, it looks like this. It's just a really short little puff ball of random little curls. And I usually let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes before I like run my fingers through it or whatnot, because you have to let it sit, cool down, because if you just do it right away then it might fall out and like nah. But I've sat here for a little bit, and I forgot to mention that on the very tippy top I have like where my shortest layers are. I always like kind of half-ass curl it. Like I don't tightly curl like I did for the rest of it. I like kind of just slightly turn it just so it kind of falls. Like as you can tell, they're still there, but like they're less tightly curled, so they kind of fall more and blend better. But anyway, I'm just gonna take my hands and I just kind of run my fingers through all the curls just to loosen them up and get them freely flowing. And then I get a big puff ball like this. So next is when I start putting in my extensions, and I curled them, obviously, And when you curl them, they stay curled for a few days. They're kind of really loose now, so I might recurl a few pieces. But I have a tutorial on how I put my extensions in, so if you want to see that, I'll put links down below. And yeah, so I'll be right back. When I'm done putting my extensions, it looks like this, and it just adds so much more body and volume and obviously length, and it just looks pretty. So next is my bangs. I just take them down, and as you can tell, they're very short. That's because I cut blunt bangs like 2 months ago, which was really bad idea. They looked really bad. So now I'm just waiting for them to grow back out again. They used to be up to here. Now, as you can tell, they're all the way down there, but I'm still waiting for them to grow out. So in the meantime, I just take my flat iron and I just run it through. I don't bump them or anything because I'm gonna braid them back, so I don't bother doing anything fancy with them. So what I do is I kind of part it like right where my eyebrow begins, and I grabbed way less bang than I usually do for some reason. Anyway, so I just take the piece in my hand and I just do a simple 3-strand braid, nothing special. But make sure if you do braid your bangs, you want to braid them in the direction they're going, because if you don't, then it's just gonna, like when you pull them back to where you want them to be, I've learned this from past experience, it's just gonna be all bumpy and it will not like sit in place, and you'll have to like go redo it, and it's just a pain in the butt. But so after I'm done braiding it, I just leave a little bit out like that, and I lift up a section of hair in the back, and I just place the braid underneath that section, and I just use a clip, normal clip like this, and I use a bobby pin on the other side just because I have a limited amount of clips, so I switch it up. Then you just put the piece of hair back over, and it kind of gives it a little bit more volume, plus it, hides the clip or whatever. So I just do the exact same thing on the other side. Here's the final look. So I hope you enjoyed. And here's the final look. So sometimes throughout the day it'll kind of fall flat, and I like my hair big. So I'll just take I don't really care what brush I'm using. I just take it and I just kind of slightly tease throughout my hair just to, add some more volume. And it just, creates a little bit of extra oomph in your hair. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do to achieve this fake curly hair. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any other requests, leave them down below and I'll be sure to do them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be posting more videos soon. Bye!